后疫情时代，全球进入数字经济发展快车道，而数字贸易作为数字经济的重要组成部分，正成为全球贸易发展的重要趋势。数字经济是把握新一轮科技革命和产业变革新机遇的战略选择。全球数贸发展基金会以信息通信技术赋能，以数据流动为关键牵引，以现代信息网络为重要载体，以数字平台为有力支撑的国际贸易新形态，推动数字贸易发展，包括数字内容、数字消费、数字技术、跨境电商、数字物流在内的数字贸易生态圈。全球数贸发展基金会通过数据流动，加强各产业间知识和技术要素的共享，引领各产业协同融合，带动传统产业数字化转型，并向全球价值链高端延伸，也能带来颠覆性创新，催生大量贸易新业态、新模式，重塑全球价值链。全球数贸发展基金会推动更多中小微企业甚至消费者个体融入全球价值链，不管是在生产性环节还是在加工制造环节，传统的全球价值链更多的被国际化程度较高的大型企业占据，而数字贸易则会改变这一现象，推动更多中小微企业甚至消费者融入全球价值链。全球数贸发展基金会推动全球价值链，同时向区域化和全球化发展。在数字贸易作用下，价值链的区域化将主要体现在制造环节上，而全球化则主要体现在服务环节上。The digital world is ever-changing, and new things are coming up all the time. Sometimes it's hard for newcomers to know the right direction. We believe that in the near future, Data Trade Development Foundation, Dtdf, will expand from Singapore to all major financial cities in the world. Now let's welcome Ms. Corinne Lawrence to tell us more about Dtdf, Data Trade Development Foundation. Welcome.
Hi everyone, I'm Corinne Lawrence. Today I will talk about Data Trade Development Foundation. Phoenix Television has put forward the following definition of digital trade: relying on the internet as a basis, using digital exchange technology to provide both parties in the supply chain and demand chain with the necessary digital electronic information required for transaction interaction, and realizing an innovative business model with digital information as the main trade body. The Data Trade Development Foundation was founded in 2006, and it was a collaborative effort by various companies and organizations dedicated to the digital trade industry. It was a joint initiative to cultivate and develop the common interests of digital trade around the world and improve the rules and standards in transactions. For the purpose of organizations, the headquarters of the Global Alliance is in Singapore. In compliance with the global guidelines for the development of blockchain, the Foundation adheres to the independent innovation of technology as important breakthrough at its core, focusing on research and development of blockchain, consortium chain, and in generalization and other related software and hardware products and systems. The Foundation is committed towards building the full set of infrastructure for applications between physical enterprises, as well as providing physical enterprises with a one-stop comprehensive set of solutions for on-chain transaction and product service certification. The Data Trade Development Foundation is committed to becoming an advocate and practitioner of global digital trade. The Foundation aims to strengthen the sense of belonging and dependence of enterprises and users on digital trade through various services, and ultimately obtain users' lifetime commercial value as a goal. The highest authority in the Alliance is the Bureau, which is composed of the multiple Alliance committees and departments, the 4 continental committees and regional committees. The purpose of the Dtdf is to promote joint development among members through information sharing, policy interpretation, market promotion, and joint observations. Next, let's talk about the key roles in the Alliance. An important role in the reform of government institutions, society, organization, social responsibility. To create a social governance pattern of co-construction, co-governance, and sharing, we must lead and promote social forces to participate in social governance and strive to form an ideal environment in which everyone will participate in social governance and everyone is held accountable for their actions. 3. Innovation platform for enterprise development, to create a fair, transparent, and rule-based development environment for all types of ownership enterprises, to create a good atmosphere conducive to the healthy growth of entrepreneurs, to help enterprises achieve innovative development. We also aim to foster within our home teams a spirit of pioneering, as well as a forward-looking outlook that considers international perspectives in market competition. People's dreams of spiritual utopia, revitalize the internet and empowering ordinary citizens. Now let's talk about the main target of Dtdf. Joining the Data Trade Development Foundation, the committee members have entered a worldwide digital trade transaction network. This network is composed of the largest, most powerful, and leading new service trading companies in the world, especially in China, and in the node cities in the One Belt, One Road initiative, which will provide many benefits in various aspects. To unite the world's digital trade industry with unified rules, standards, and management systems. Promote to the public, media, and government that digital trade is a reliable, innovative, and leading business model. Maximize its own advantages and service quality, and encourage fair competition among industry chain companies. Disseminate the best digital trade business forms and trading practices to improve members' development and their business performance. Unify various institutions in the digital trade industry into a worldwide trading network. Based on professional knowledge and experience, improve the average professional level through education, training, and granting of special certificates. Lead the digital trade industry to the future by predicting future changes and enhancing the committee's understanding of the new knowledge and systems. Solve the problems of committee members in the field of digital trade, such as merger, management, taxation, accounting, etc. Use a series of comprehensive services to help newly established digital trading companies. Promote capital flows in the digital trade industry. Next, we will be talking about the global synchronization strategy. Firstly, for America. Maintain industrial advantages and advance digital rules through regional trade agreements. The starting point of the US digital economy policy is to use national power to maintain its leading position in the global digital industry chain, to cope with the huge market risks and external competitive pressures accompanying the development of cutting-edge technologies and technology-intensive industries. At the same time, the existing international multilateral mechanisms are seeing slow progress in promoting the negotiation and establishment of digital rules. The United States must redefine and build the international economic order based on its own national interests. Secondly, for ASEAN, conducting a new series of rules for digital globalization. There are existing tight competitors in digital industries between Southeast Asian countries. Systems which are too strict or loose are not conducive in attracting multinational customers, so the policies of various countries are gradually converging. At the moment when global governance rules are actively being constructed, Southeast Asia is playing the role of setting the foundation for achieving the new order. Countries have reached consensus and norms in the process of interaction, balance, and cooperation, forming a network of relationships. The region also has the potential of becoming the setter of global norms and designer of trends. Thirdly, for European Union, awakening and practice of digital sovereignty. At present, the EU temporarily lags behind China and the United States in the research and development of new technologies, such as artificial intelligence and quantum computing. There are also risks in the security of the critical information infrastructure supply chain. Concerns has risen. Multilateralism has always been the core of the EU's foreign policy, but in the recent years, traditional multilateral mechanisms such as WTO are experiencing crisis and their power has weakened. In this context, the European Union has utilized its advantages as the world's largest and richest market to seek competitive advantage and reshape the EU's global leadership through measures such as escalating sanctions, stricter foreign investment reviews, and strengthening market order. Let's move on to global response, beginning with Singapore. Set up a fintech company, a policy of regulatory sandbox, introduce cryptocurrency measures to strengthen supervision, lifting the ban on exchanges to restrict the introduction of payment service bills, strongly support the development of technology. Next, let's look into the global response by Beijing. Create a 3-in-1 digital economy and digital trade open pattern, exploring the development path of the safe and orderly flow of cross-border data in the test zone. Promote policy innovation in key areas of digital trade. Create an open, innovative, inclusive digital economy and a digital trading business environment. Establish a working mechanism for the construction of a pilot zone with linkages between upper and lower levels and open cooperation. Next, let's look onto the global response by Shanghai. To create 5 leading digital trading companies with a valuation of over $10 billion, possessing global influence, efficient resource allocation, and the driving force behind innovation. Gather a group of digital multinational companies that lead the development of digital trade and have value chain integration capabilities. Cultivate a group of unicorn-level innovative companies with strong international competitiveness and great development potential, with 500 digital trading companies above designated size. Strive to accelerate the construction of Shanghai into the digital trade international hub, with efficient flow of elements, ideal digital rules, and a high concentration of headquarters on a global scale. Next, let's look into the global response by United States. The United States is regaining its leadership position in the global digital economy governance rules, and the Asia-Pacific region is very likely to be the first and perhaps the most influential arena for the Biden administration to realize its entire digital trade policy vision. At present, internal discussions have been carried out, as well as consultations with people from the corporate world and contacts with certain countries on digital trade issues. The Biden administration is also carefully considering the structure of the digital trade agreement, and many private sectors are also considering how to advance the digital trade management. Next, let's look into the global response by Dubai. The Dubai exhibition space has completed a large-scale network transformation, and the network capacity has been increased by 10 times, providing power for the next generation of digital applications. Dubai's goal is to double the number of digital companies operating in the Emirates in the next 5 years. Finally, I would like to thank you again for the invitation of the Global Digital Economy Summit 2021 and the members of the Dtdf all over the world. Please continue to pay attention to the official launching ceremony of Digital Trade Development Foundation. Let us stand on the new starting point, embark on a new journey, and embrace the brilliance of the new innovations. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's gather and witness the launching ceremony of Data Trade Development Foundation that we are looking forward to. Without further ado, let's begin.